Good afternoon, everyone. This is Lisa Ware, Senior Group Leader, and it is the 4:30 Yessave team coaching, and it is being recorded, and we've got a lot to get through. I've muted you all because there is so much for me to get through. But first of all, before we get going, I want to just announce it's good news. I have just told everyone, despite the fact that on the 1st of April, prices are going up. I've done all the hard work for you. I've had a look at the competition, and we're still, as you will see, really, really good prices. So I'm going to share my screen without further ado, and I'm going to also share with you how you are going to promote this to people. So let me double click and let's share. And I think you should be seeing my dashboard. Okay, lovely. So guys, first of all, might be a good idea to jot some quick notes down. So first of all, your dashboard is much like mine. If you come down, all right, what you want to have a look at is this. Our prices are changing. And this is what happens when you do it. Okay. Lock in lower rates by the 1st of April. Now, I'm going to talk about the energy first of all, because it's the simplest one. Okay. On the 1st of April, this is across the UK. Energy prices are going up. I want you to understand this isn't suppliers that are causing this to happen. This is the energy regulator, which is actually governed by our government. So you can boo and hiss, more harmer starmer. Okay, it's happening. Prices are going up, and it will be every single supplier that it will happen. And if anybody watches Martin Lewis, all right, I think the good thing about Martin Lewis is that people that never do anything, he may have had some great influence and they might actually start to change instead of staying as they've always done. But I'm going to show you something wonderful because do you know what? I'm much like everyone else. Now, you're seeing that, but I'm going to click a new tab and you will see this. And I'm going to type in here money. There we go. Let me just move us out of the way. Martin Lewis energy tariffs. Watch this, guys. I just love this. Can I just show you something? I've typed in Martin Lewis energy tariffs. Who's come up first? Utility warehouse. Cheap energy bundles, utility warehouse, energy rated by the experts. Compare the cheapest rates. It's utility warehouse. Do you think they're working for us hard? I find that really amusing, really amusing. I think it's excellent. Okay. So look, everybody else is there. Where's Martin Lewis? Oh, finally, he's here. And if you click Martin Lewis, right, you know how he works. We might be the cheapest, but he's never going to put us at the top of the table. You know that. All right. So, but I just wanted to show you that because I thought that was really quite wonderful. So let's go back to our partner portal. Oops, here. Our prices are changing. So you click on, and to continue offering our customers the best possible service, and in view of rising wholesale costs, the prices for our energy, mobile and broadband services are rising from the 1st of April. So the first thing to note, really easy to remember. Do you remember there was an extra bundle discount when there were 4 services for a homeowner and that? Yeah. An extra £50, that's going. And actually, I'm going to share this with you all. I never saw it as a deal breaker, ever. I actually think it looked a bit pathetic on the Join the Club site that when they took that extra SIM, there was this £4.65 with, of course, with the VAT was over the year £50. I never ever saw it as a deal breaker. I don't think it's going to make the slightest bit of difference. So that's going. All right. So just it's going. By the way, prices are going to continue for March. You know that as they exist at the moment. This is giving people the chance to understand, and it also shows our transparency. So, customers bundling 3 or more services in February will get £100 off their bill. By the way, it's usually about the second bill, giving them a taste of what it feels like to be in the free energy club. And what a great way to start a conversation about joining your team if they want to benefit from long-term free energy. So this month, guys, get into massive action because they're already got fantastic prices and now they've got an extra £100. Really good. If we really get into action, it has been intimated to us leaders that that may continue. Don't we want it to continue? Yes, we do. All right. This fantastic offer is only available when they sign up through a UW partner. So you can have confidence in starting any conversation knowing that you're offering your customer the best available deal. So, guys, bear this in mind. You know, all those very analytical green people that want to try and do it on their own because they think they know more than we do. Head office aren't allowing them that extra £100. If they go direct, they won't get that. They'll push them back if possible to us. Isn't that good news? Fantastic. Okay. And don't forget, there's more. Don't forget referrals. When one of your personal customers refers a family member or a friend, they can both get another £50 off their bills. So that 100 isn't 100 if they assign it down to somebody that's recommended, it's another £50. So it's 150. And then the referee gets £50 off their bill. So can I tell you something that I've done already? It was a customer, right? And I said to them, do you know anybody that uses Utility Warehouse? And at first they said, oh, no, nobody's referred me. I said, I know, but is there anyone you know uses Utility Warehouse? And they said, well, yeah, I do actually. But they haven't, this person said, they haven't referred me. I said, yeah, but who is it? Oh, well, actually, it's my sister. I said, so your sister hasn't referred you, but you know your sister uses it? And they said, yeah. I said, well, come on, let's put your sister down because your sister's going to get £50 off. But what's good for you is you won't just get an extra £100 this month, you'll get 150. Hey, is this working for the customer? It is. Is that a good tip? Yeah. So that I think is really good. And it stands this out, as it says, from the competition. It helps seal in their thinking for the future about giving you referrals. Yeah, it helps that. And then there's other things to shout about, as it says here. Shout from the rooftops. Worthy news about our recent accolade with Which, yeah, recommended provider for 2025. And there's loads of other awards that we've got where you switch Best Energy 24-25. Hey, what about top of the league table for the Citizens Advice Bureau? The least complaints. I think this is stuff that we should chat about. So we know that we're still going to be good. We haven't got to worry. But here's what you must bear in mind. The energy price cap is talking about increasing. Martin Lewis even intimated it was always going to be about 3%, but now they're talking it could be as much as 6%. Crazy. Am I allowed to say this for the recording? Is it okay if I share with you what I think? Every cloud has a silver lining. Ladies and gentlemen, residual income, we get an inflation-linked price increase. Am I worried that my personal energy is going up? No, price increase. But if you want to help people, get them into our fixed rate now, because they won't see that price increase in April. Happy days. Think about this stuff. All right, think about it. Now, what else is happening? Well, prices for mobile, unlimited plus, discounted SIMs, and our legacy tariffs, unlimited and value extra, are increasing. So let me tell you what that really means. In reality, you know the £23 unlimited first SIM in the house, not going up. It's the further discounted ones, only from the 1st of April. They're going up by £2. So instead of 8, they're 10. But I'm going to show you some stuff in a minute because I want you to see this. All right. If you start scrolling down, it's all here. Okay. And the legacy tariffs are going to increase. So let's show you what it all means. So mobile prices increasing. So here we go. Value extra. Now, I've got this. I've been paying £12, but actually it's now from the 1st of April going to go up to 13. This is an old tariff. Okay. So anybody that you've signed up to Essential over the last couple of years, they aren't seeing a price increase. Their Essential is still the same. It's 13. This is a legacy tariff. Likewise, the old unlimited, the first SIM, £22, that is the one that's going up to 23 to match the unlimited plus at 23. So a lot of this stuff is not really going to make much difference as you're signing up new customers. All right. It's stuff that's in the past. The value extra, there you are. There's me. See? 13. Okay. And then there used to be what we called an unlimited sibling SIM. Very few people, hardly affects, was £14.50 going up £1. So basically, in regards to the mobile increases, don't worry. Really, honestly, don't worry. And they've given you a little table to help you understand this. So please remember that the first unlimited SIM in the house is still what it is, £23. But I want you to, by the way, I haven't taken UW's word for this. I've checked this out. This is real. Vodafone, 42. EE, 30. O2, 36. So look at the kind of savings that are still there that we've got on offer. And then take a look at a price for 2 SIMs. Oh, wow. Look at Vodafone, 84. EE, 48. O2, 64.80. Look at us, 33. This is still really, really good. Really, really good. And I'm going to show you something else as well because I've got it at the ready. Bear with me because I'm going to have to do a new share. Something else I've got at the ready. Right. Because I've thought of you. Because I know what you think. You're the same as me. You think, oh no, Tesco's. Tesco, they're so good. How many people have got Tesco mobiles? Well, let me now show you. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Tesco's. Watch this, guys. Unlimited SIM on a 24-month contract. £25. This is off their website. More expensive. If they take an unlimited SIM on a 12-month, it's £30. Can we still be confident that 23 is good? Now, I know there's all this other stuff, but do you know what? In reality, people take this kind of thing and then you hear Oh, well, actually, I've gone over. For some reason, it's gone up because actually they're actually using a lot. They're using a lot. And I'm going to share this with you. I kept thinking, what are they using it on? Shall I tell you what it is? For many folk, if they use Google Maps in their car, that's where it uses masses of data. And actually, that's what they're often doing it for. And that's why they're finding it's it's expensive. Yes, look at this. I agree with you. Look, a 2 gig, 24 months in with Tesco, 750. But do you know, in reality, not a lot of people just use that now, do they? All right. If they do it over 12 months, it's £8. But do you know that's not a lot of gig, is it? Not really in the scheme of things. So I want to say to you, be confident, all right, in what, I'm going back to ours, be confident in what we're offering. Because I say to people things like, and I want you to take this on board, I say, how would you like complete peace of mind? Total peace of mind. 2 people in the house. Have our unlimited deal. Do you know what? 2 SIMs, unlimited, because the second one's still only £10 from the 1st of April. Do you know what? That's £33. Take a look at the competition. We're good. All right, we're good. So what else is happening? Well, there is some other further changes, and I will go into the detail in a minute, but I want to just basically talk about broadband here. So broadband customers who are not in their introductory contract. So I want you to know, you know, fibre and landline, the basic one, Ultra, still 26. Fibre to the premises, still 28 on 100. Those prices aren't changing. It's out of contract now. Guys, I'm with you. I'm behind you. I've been saying I hate it the way it goes up after that first contract. But you know what? So does everybody else's. So does everyone else's. Okay. Now, in regards to, I want you to see this stuff here. Peak saver on the landline is up £1. How many people do you know now truly ring out from their landline? Not many. What are they all doing? They're using their mobile, because what we've been doing is teaching the elderly, our parents, our grandparents, we've been teaching them to use that mobile because there will be a big switch off. Now, it's not going to happen this year, like was said, but it is going to happen. So more and more people are using their mobile. So am I really worried about this? Not really. International Boost has gone up by £1. It was 650. Well, actually now it's gone up to 750. But again, not many. So let's have a look at the competition. Let's have a look. Let me make this a little bit larger so you guys can see. There we go. Okay, so this is, here we are. See the international boost? It's now gone up by £1 to 750. But look at the competition. Talk 14. That's nearly double. Virgin are double, 15 quid. Sky, £18. Plus net, 12.69. The only one that's 12.11. But do you think we can still be confident if somebody wants to use that international boost? We're good. Yeah, definitely. The other stuff I'm not even worried about because, as I say, it hardly applies because most people are using their mobiles. So I want to show you on your page. This is the page that we got to. I now want to show you this. Click on that. This is the residential tariff guide. Okay. Please don't sit and spend hours looking at this. I'm doing this just to give you an overview so you could be confident. Let me just move us out the way, otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. Right. So guys, here we are. Take a look. Introductory, the first 18 months. Ultra, still 26. Ultra 80, still 30. Full fiber 100, 28. Full fiber 500, still 35. Still 40. That hasn't changed. It is this that has increased. Okay. It's the out of contract price. But I'm going to explain to you, right, I'm on this what they call off network, the standard, right? So look at mine. But do you know what? When I look at the competition, they're all more. The reality is they are more when you go to the competition. So reality, why am I not going to worry about this? I'll tell you why. Because I use the cashback card. And I explain to people, do you know what? I cannot be bothered with chopping and changing. What I want is to be able to speak to a company, which you haven't got with the others. And you know, my cashback absolutely negates it. And with the Free Energy Club, you bring them on as a partner, even if they do one customer with a three service, a homeowner with three services, that customer that comes on as a partner, they do one, they've got themselves £250, but in time they'll get free energy, which is another 150, £400. It's going to wipe all this stuff out because I've actually got the company's paid me for my energy, my mobile, and my broadband because I've got cash back as well. This is all about using this wisely. Guys, don't worry about all this stuff. It's not changed. Okay? You can have a look, but please don't worry about it. All right? It's just, it's there. Don't get hung up. Don't worry. Yes, the international boost has gone up by £1, but I've already shown you the competition is still the same. Okay? It's still the same. All this, don't worry about it. It hardly even applies. Honestly, it's not worth looking at. It's just not worth looking at. What I will show you is the international call charges. If they use that landline and they apply the international boost, you know, all those countries, if they pay that 750, take a look. Andorra, Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil. It goes on and on and on. All the ones in red, they don't pay those prices. They get 1,000 inclusive minutes for free. So just bear this in mind. All right. So I'm going to stop the share and you can unmute yourselves because very quickly I want to ask you any questions about what I've said. Come on. Are you all happy with that? Yeah, go on, Alan, unmute.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear me. The broadband prices are at an initial of, was that 23, no, 26 or 28, and then it goes up when they go out of contract. Is our price, people will be comparing it with other companies' initial price.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about this. So
Yeah.
every company sadly is doing this. They call it a loss leader deal. Okay. So we call it an introductory price. Call it what you want. It's a loss leader deal. It's to get customers over. Every company's doing it, but every company, guess what? As soon as that first contract's out, it goes right up and it shoots up. Now, relatively, we are still cheaper than them. The problem everyone's got is everybody's looking at getting a cheaper deal, and some people don't mind switching. However, This is where you've got to be good. And you've got to say to them, how do you feel about constantly changing your broadband every 18 months or 2 years, all the time? Can you really be bothered? Or would you like it that everyday spending that you were going to do anyway now is going to negate, it doesn't matter what it is? That's me. That's where I am. Do I care that I'm out of contract and have been for donkey's years? Do I care? No, I don't care because I've got cash back. So this is
Mm.
about selling it right. Even if they go, hear this, this is be smart. The more Sims you get on, if you get two or more Sims, if they decide after the first 18 months to leave for broadband, if they've got energy and two Sims, how many services is that? Three.
Three.
Their energy ain't going to go up, is it? If
No.
they're in a fixed rate, they're on the best value. Yeah. And even if they went down to two, they still go on fixed rate with two services, which is not much different now from the three. So the more services you bring on, the better it is. And I promise you this, right? That if they get into using the cashback card, and that's up to you to bother to explain it and how it works and show you bill. If you bother, many of my customers have not left on the broadband. Many have not left. It's all about
Lisa,
how you do this. Somebody said something. Who's that?
it's Ian.
Hi there, Ian.
It's Ian. I did a comparison this week actually, at the weekend. I made an annual saving using the insights last year of £256 on the cashback card,
Uh-huh.
and my total utility bill was like £1,700. So I made a 15% saving on all my utility bills with the cashback card,
Yeah. And it's all
just
about,
as an example.
yeah. And some people say to you, oh, I don't want another card. And I'll say, yeah, but I used to use other cards, but I don't now. I use this because and this is the way I put it to them. I say, look, my accountant, who is a lot smarter with figures than I am, says, Lisa, you and your hubby generally get about 600, 550, £600 a year cash back. You don't pay tax and insurance on that. That's worth at least 30% more. That's like 900 quid. Do you know what? If you do the sums, let's put £41 on there for the broadband times 12 months. That's only 492. I've still got free phone and broadband. This is all about the way that you display it and you do it. If you're in there and you're in and out and all you're thinking of is energy and nothing else and you're not talking cashback, this is going to be hard. But if you do it the way we've always taught, it won't be. And listen, I've shown you. I bothered to look at Tesco's. I've had a look at Labara. I've had a look at Leica. I've looked at them all. In reality, unlimited is actually, we are really, really good. And what's our target market? Our target market, there's a reason they're homeowners because they have an ulterior motive to make sure their bills are paid and they keep a roof over their head and pay their mortgages. We all want to be paid long term. If we target these people, especially families that have bigger expenditure with children, do you know what? These are the people that will stay. So even though that second sim is going up by £2, relatively, we are really, really good because the other companies aren't doing second sims cheaper and third sims cheaper and all of that. So I just brought in somebody new last week, £8. And even though it's already been mentioned today, because we were doing the fast start plan, he's joined, even though it mentioned the £10, he still said to me, no, this is far, far cheaper than the other companies. So guys, make this easy. Don't make it difficult. Please don't
Mhm.
go. Oh, and the roaming, of course. The roaming is amazing. Thank you, Roz.
Mhm.
Yeah. Our roaming is brilliant. You know, if you go for the people, am I allowed to say this, that are rate tarts? That's what rate tarts, yeah. They really are. These are the people that have got nothing else better to do than spend their life on the internet. And if needs be, they probably change every 3 to 6 months. Those are not our customers. Don't even go there. Yeah. We're looking for people that are busy. Do you know what? They want peace of mind. And what's the biggest unique selling point of us? Us. We
Yeah.
are real human beings that they can speak to, that they can't get with anyone else. So, guys, hopefully I've simplified that for you. I've done the homework for you. Please don't worry about spending life going on Vodafone and E and all of them. We are still going to be really, really good. And let's go nuts this month and get those customers in, get the extra 100, do it through referral, and they get 150. If we do enough, the company will extend that extra £100 boost. Okay. Yeah.
Lisa, can I just ask one question?
Yeah.
When a customer uses that referral, that comes off our actual money that we earn, doesn't it?
So if for example, let's say you did two 3 service homeowners. Yeah. At this moment, you've got a high activity bonus. So
Yeah.
instead of 250 each, 500, it's now 600. But if you do it through referral, well, you're still back to 250. So really, have you lost? No.
No, I just wanted to clarify that
Yeah,
the referral money does come off our bonus.
off our bonus. Now,
Yeah.
I've never been on Quip, all right? I've always ever, because I know that's the way to go. So I generally earn £50 or £60, according to how many services, yeah? But
Okay.
with the high activity bonus, if I do two, actually that extra 50 kicks in even when you're on residual. So instead of 50 or 60, that is actually 100 or 120. So if I do it on referral, as far as I'm concerned, at this moment, I'm still quids in. And I can tell you that the easiest customers to do are referral customers.
Yeah. Good.
Because our customer that's referred has done all the hard work for us. Okay. Guys, I'm going to hold it there. Otherwise, I'll get told off that I'm over 30 minutes. But we will resume next week with structure, moving on from QD star and SQD. We're going to move on next week. But I thought this came in and I wanted to hit this while the ground was running. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Lisa.
Guys.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.